I'm a straight natural who silk presses my hair twice a month. Today I'm going to show you how I blow out my hair. I get questions asking how to get started as a straight natural. With the knowledge I've gathered over the past 2 or 3 years, here's the routine I would recommend to my beginner self. I would start off as a blowout natural or a stretched natural, because a good blowout is equally as important as the silk press. Now this isn't my exact blowout for a silk press, I'm going to cover that in another video. This routine is for getting a good blowout in general, and it's great for practicing the skill. The overview of my routine is cleanse, condition, treat, prep, blowout, and finishers. So let's get started with cleanse. Did I introduce myself? Hi, I'm Deborah Wangela. Today I'm going to use the Dove Bond Strength Damage Repair Shampoo. My goal is to recommend more drugstore hair care this year, so I'm excited to try this line by Dove. It's important to interact with your hair on wash day to determine what it may need. Just listen to your hair and use the shampoo you see fit. It can be moisturizing, strengthening, whatever you need. It's time to deep condition with the hair steamer. You could also use a hooded dryer or cap if you prefer. The conditioners I'm using today are the Dove Bond Strength Conditioner and the Dove 10-in-1 Bond Strength Serum Mask. I am mixing these two products. And this is my hair steamer. I'll put the name on the screen. I'm taking a section of hair and applying the conditioner while the steam is on my hair. Take some of that product and work it into the section. I'm twisting up the hair to section it away, and then I'm going to repeat this process all over my head. If you've seen my short form content, you would know that I tend to mix a ton of products together and call them cocktails. And that's not some fancy special technique. It's just something that I started doing to make hair care more fun for me. And I don't insist on you doing hair care cocktails because it's just not necessary. You can get amazing results sticking with the hair care products that work for you. The deep conditioner is all rinsed out. Now I'm going to steam with some hair treatments. This part is optional. If your hair feels great after that deep condition and you don't feel like it needs anything else, you can stop there. Treatments are optional depending on what you feel like your hair needs. There are a range of treatments. There's bond repair, glossing, strengthening, etc. Based off the condition of my hair this week, I'm going to start off with the Garnier Fructis Inner Fiber Repair Treatment, as well as silicone mix. And I'm going to apply these treatments the same way that I applied the conditioners. My hair steamer was a gift from my friend. I'm pretty certain it's on Amazon, but this steamer is pretty old now. I've been wearing it out. I would love to update my hair steamer soon. I'm just not exactly sure on what to buy. I'll keep you updated with the hair steamer I decide to go with. I rinsed those treatments out of my hair, and now we are ready for hair gloss. Today I'm using glossing waters. This is the L'Oreal Paris Elvive 8-Second Wonder Water, Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Glass Hair Water. And because this is a glossing cocktail, of course I'm going to use the Amika Smooth Over Frizz Fighting Treatment. I can definitely make a video later talking all about these glossing waters and the products I like to use to gloss my hair. I'm putting all these products together in a little spray bottle. I'm only using a little bit of Amika Smooth Over because it's not a water consistency. You do not have to steam your hair with this process. I'm just going to do it because my hair loves steam. Making sure that all of my strands are nice and coated with product. And again, just to clarify, I mix a bunch of products together for novelty. You do not have to do it. If you have a product that works for you, just use 1 or 2 products. It's fine. I'd love to make a video talking about my hair care necessities so you can determine the best product to try out of my cocktails. The gloss has all been applied, and now I'm going to rinse my hair out one more time to prep my hair for this blowout. I'm ready to blow dry my hair, and the blow dryer I'm using today is from Hot Tools. Before I blow dry, I like to section and detangle. The products I'm using for my blow dry are the Do Just Glaze and Amika the Wizard. I know you probably don't want to do all this blow dry prep, but I would not skip this step. Be thorough with your blow dry. This is a huge reason why my blowouts turn out so successfully. I'll show you in a second, but this back section of my hair, I'm actually freehanding a zigzag pattern so my hair won't be split down the middle when we're done blow drying. Getting a good blow dry is a foundational skill I feel you have to learn to be a straight natural. If you're not willing to be careful and diligent with your hair care, I would honestly reconsider being a straight natural. It might be too much commitment. Your routine does not have to be as complex as mine, but if you're neglectful, you'll definitely see damage. Using heat consistently can definitely ruin your curls if you're not careful. And if you're someone who cares about the integrity of your curls, you have to be attentive to your hair. Here is the grid that I blow dry my hair in. I start with 4 sections, parting this way front to back and this way ear to ear. So there are 4 quadrants, 1, 2, 3, 4. The quadrants in the front are parted in 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. And the quadrants in the back are parted into 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I were doing a silk press, I would use less product, but since this is just a blowout, I'm using as much as I want to detangle my hair. Something else that I want to mention is that there's nothing wrong with keeping silk presses to an occasional thing. We're just using a pink tangle teaser brush, working that throughout the section. It detangled pretty easily. I only used to silk press my hair 2 or 3 times a year for the 10+ years that I was a traditional unstretched natural. And you can use my videos as guidelines to use when you do want to silk press your hair every once in a while. But please don't feel pressure to be a straight natural because a lot of people are doing it. I wouldn't say that it's crazy easier than being a traditional natural or like using the curly girl method. I just don't want to be misleading with my content and make it seem like being a straight natural is some magical quick fix where your hair is so much more low maintenance than being a curly girl and all of this. So yeah, take everything with a grain of salt when you're watching straight naturals do their hair and talk about their experience. The pros and cons will be different for every head of hair. I forgot to mention I'm using these little metal clips to keep my bench knots in place. These are what the clips look like. I ran out of time to explain this yesterday, so I'm doing it now. I don't pull or yank the brush through my hair if it gets stuck. If it gets caught, I remove the brush and detangle. I toggle the settings between low, medium, and high to try to regulate the heat. I keep it hot, but not to the point where I start smelling smoke. I don't want my hair to feel dry, brittle, or scorched. I don't want to be so hot that I'm sweating at my hair, I'm getting irritated, and I'm rushing through that process. There are blow dry brushes and blow dryers that have better heat regulation, but I wanted to make my video with this Hot Tools brush because it's more accessible and it's also comparable to the one from Revlon. When I'm going through a section, I constantly rotate the brush through and I do it again from a different angle. Typically, I will bend to knot the section after I finish because that tension will keep your hair from reverting. It's the next day and this is how I decided to style my blowout, just in 2 cute little pigtails. For a blowout, I feel like my hair is very shiny, nice and smooth, and soft to the touch. If you finish your blow dry and your roots are still really reverted, I would go in with a hot comb. This hot comb has a guard. This has saved my blowouts so many times when I did not have the skill to get it really straight at the root. So yeah, that was the breakdown of my blowout routine. Hopefully this will give you a good framework on how to blow out your hair if you're new to being a straight natural. Above all, listen to your hair and do what works for you. If a guideline I suggested doesn't work on your hair type, play around with it, problem solve, and eventually you'll have a great blowout. I'll be back soon with another video. See you next time.